Hello, everybody. You are just on time. Great. Okay, how are you, year 9? I hope you all fine and feel okay. My name is Mr. Bilal Bindari. I am your physics teacher in this year, inshallah. And I hope that the physics will be interesting and you find it easy to understand and to study. Okay, today we are going to know what is our curriculum talks about in the physics, and we're going to know the book. You don't have the books. Please answer me on the chat if you can. You don't have the books yet. Is that right? Hello, anyone? Yes, you don't have it. Okay, no problem. Inshallah, when you come to the school, you can receive it. But now I'm going to show you the shape of our book and the content that we're going to study in this year, inshallah. But don't be shocked, we're going to manage the things together here. Okay, here is the cover of the book, Complete Physics for Cambridge, IGC SE, the third edition. It must be the third edition because to the upgraded syllabus, okay? So this is the shape of our book, okay? Beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Now, regarding the topics that we're going to study, let's see the contents. The book contains about 14 or 16 units. Don't worry, we will not study them all because it's too much to finish these units in 1 year. Okay? But the good thing is some of them you studied them in year 8 and 7. So we will make some revision on some of them. And the new things will be uh, as a continue of what we studied before. Okay, first one, or first unit is about measurements and units. Uh, Always we start in physics with this unit to revise about how to measure things, or measure the physical quantities, and using the units and convert from one unit to another. Okay, so the first topic will be numbers and units, a system of units. We have different systems. like British system and French system and SI system, the international system, measuring length and time, volume and density, measuring volume and density, more about the mass and density further questions than the revision summary. Okay, you will find the book uh, well organized and the printing is clear, but if you don't have the question, okay, the workbook will contain the questions to help you know the types of questions that comes in this part. Also, we're going to work from the past papers to understand the exam and the questions of the quizzes and exams. Okay. Second unit will be about forces and motion. It contains speed, velocity, and acceleration. You studied this before. Motion graphs, recording the motion. Free fall, it's new for you, but it's very easy, depending on the gravity. Measuring the speed of the object while it falls, and the factors affecting its speed during falling. Information about the graphs, force imbalance, force, mass, and acceleration, the relation between them. We're going to find the mathematical relation between force, mass, and acceleration. Friction force, force, weight, and gravity. You know that the force, the weight is kind of force, and the gravity is a kind of force. So the gravity causes the weight. So we're going to know the difference between these concepts, okay? Action and reaction. Momentum is a new concept for you in physics. That's why it's repeated twice in two topics, so it had much explanation. Then we're going to study moving in circles or the circular motion. It's based on the motion and caused by the force, okay? The third unit is forces and pressure. You will notice that the force is repeated here. So forces causes different physical changes from them, the motion, then the pressure, and also it related to the energy. Forces and the pressure, the forces and turning effects, center of mass, more about moments, stretching and compressing, pressure in liquids, hydraulic systems, pressure from the air. By the way, I want you to know something. This is the content of the book. We have something called framework that we're going to work according to, as you know, but uh, we're going to take some topics that are important for you to complete the following years. But not all these will be studied, okay? Uh, gas pressure and volume, pressure problems. Then force and energy, the fourth unit. Okay. The fifth unit is thermal effect, sixth wave and sound, rays and waves that related to the light, electricity, magnet, and currents. Okay, electric magnets and currents. Uh, in my opinion, we're going to study these 9 units. Okay, the following units I think according to the framework, I think we can pass them to the following year. Electrons and electronics, atoms and radioactivity, history of key ideas, practical physics, mathematics for physics, and practice questions, then references. So the last part will be uh, not included in our syllabus. Until now, we're going to study 9 units and selective topics from them. Not all the topics will be studied in this part, okay? So I need you now to tell me, what do you know about the unit systems? What is the unit? If you know, just raise your hand or send in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to select you. Okay. Muhammad Hussam,
Yes.
tell me, what do you know about units?
Units of a certain like distance, like weight, or as all over overall.
Okay, what is the
What do
unit
you
of
want exactly?
distance?
Overall or of distance?
Yes.
It can be measured in millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers.
Great, Muhammad. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, Muhammad chose to answer a specific question, but I was asking about the units in general. The answer of Muhammad is correct. I want you now to tell me what's meant by the word unit. Judy, Judy Ibrahim. Angie, Judy, sorry, Judy. I didn't see that you wrote in the chat, you and Angie. Okay, Judy, because I said your name first, tell me what's meant by the word unit. Muhammad Hussein gave us some examples for them. So tell me what's meant by unit. Excellent, standard for measurements. Great answer. So the word unit is the word that's used to describe a number. When I say I have five what? I have to say the word after the number to know what I'm speaking about. I said I have 5 classes, I have 5 pounds, for example, I have 5 children, okay? So you have to say the word after the number to know what is this number referred to. For example, when we say 5 minutes, this is time. 5 meters, as Muhammad said, it is distance. Okay, so I'm going to give you some physical quantities and you will ask to tell me their units, starting with Abdullah. Uh, give me the unit of speed, ya Abdullah. MashaAllah, Abdullah just left. Great. NG, what is the unit of speed, NG? Okay, Judy, go ahead. Okay, NG. I'm asking you, NG, about the unit, not the rule. Okay? The formula of calculating speed is distance over time, not time over distance, and the unit is kilometer per hour or meter per second. Thank you, Judy, and thank you, Angie. Uh, Jasmine, what do you want to say?
Mister, is the symbol of the speed is V?
V, yes.
Yes.
Yes, V, referring to velocity, because the speed and velocity is the same thing, but the speed is without direction, the velocity is with direction, but the
So
symbol of
the
them
so
is,
the
yes, go ahead.
so, so the unit of the speed is kilometer per hour.
Kilometer per hour, yes.
Uh,
Yes, okay. Uh, let's continue. Muhammad al-Zaghbi, tell me the unit of force. Unit of force, ya Muhammad al-Zaghbi. Ziyad, Ziyad Miligi. Unit of force is Newton. That's right, Muhammad. Why you take so
Yes.
long to answer?
What kind of force?
What kind? No, unit of force. You answered correct answer, Muhammad. Okay, let's talk. Listen, I'm asking and just refreshing your memories about the units because have things we're going to talk about that like the prefix or like notation, all these I think you maybe forgot about them, so I'm refreshing your memories. Okay, who can tell me the unit of acceleration? Mustafa? Okay, your answer will be not graded or something. I don't want you to search about it or find out the right answer. Just getting know to each other. So I'm trying to hear your voices and at the same time refreshing your memories. So don't hesitate to answer immediately. Okay, Mustafa.
Yes.
Yes, tell me the unit of energy.
Of what?
Energy.
Energy.
I asked first acceleration and I forgot the question.
It's
Okay, sorry, Mustafa. You're supposed to answer acceleration. Sorry.
acceleration. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
If you don't remember, no problem. Don't.
I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mustafa. Okay, Jasmine.
The change in velocity per time.
Okay, change of velocity per time. That's right. This is the definition of
Yeah.
acceleration.
So we
Okay,
want the
the
law.
unit only.
A.
No, this is the symbol. There is a big difference, Jasmine, between symbol of the physical quantity and its unit. Okay?
Oh, all right, all right.
Uh-huh.
So it's minute per second.
Okay, it can be minute per. No, I'm sorry. No, it's wrong. But you're close. You can say minute per second. You are not close, even Jasmine. معلش. You're not close. Not minute per second. Meter per second. Okay? Because you said velocity, change of velocity per time. That's right. The unit of velocity is meter per second, and the unit of time is second, so it will be meter per second square. Meter per second square, okay? Uh, okay. Let's back to energy because I asked about it. Let's try with Reem. Are you with us, Reem? Energy. Unit of energy, Reem. Okay, okay. Reem left. Very good. Okay, no problem. Listen, everybody. Starting from the next time, we will understand the physical quantities, what's meant by the physical quantity, and what are the types of physical quantities. Then we're going to know the units, or revise on the units, and prefix. Do you know the prefix? Who can tell me? Do you know what is the prefix? Okay. You know that the unit of the distance, for example, as Muhammad Hassan said, it was millimeter, meter, kilometer, and so on. Okay. Let's take the meter itself. The meter. Meter is the unit of distance. Okay. The prefix is the word that comes before the unit to represent the smaller units or larger units. For example, the word kilo, it's a prefix. The word milli is prefix. Santi is prefix. Micro is prefix. Nano is prefix. So we can say nanometer, micrometer, millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, okay? Megameter and so on. All these are prefixes for the unit. The prefix is the word that comes before the unit to represent the smaller units and larger units, okay? In the computer, we have the byte. Byte is the unit of measuring the capacity or the storage of the computer or mobile phones or so on. So the byte is the unit. We can say megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. We can say millibyte, microbyte, nanobyte, and so on. Okay, this is the prefix. We're going to study them with numbers next time. Okay, so we have two topics. We're going to talk about the physical quantities and units and prefixes. I want you to try to do your research for your own and try to know about them. After that, we're going to see everything with details and with explanation, with animation and videos, okay? Thank you for listening, year 9, and thank you for cooperation and participation, everybody. If you have any question, I will be glad to hear it. Okay, everybody, you are free to go. Goodbye.